If I hear any more stories from people, including preachers, that man is manipulating the weather, that we were attacked, that Sandy was a foreign government or somebody up top sending Sandy to manipulate us, our political system, whatever it might be, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, you wake up in America with all the stuff that's going on, and you depend on Jesus, you look to Him, you believe the Word. And then you see preachers that are starting to get a hold of this, chemtrails and man manipulating the weather. They're being deceived and drawn in by the people who want to destroy us. They're taking these men further away from the fear of God. But the Bible does tell us in Thessalonians, because they did not receive the love of the truth so as to be saved, a delusion will be sent among them upon them. The only thing that's going to give God's people peace in these days is His Spirit, His Word. His Word is absolute. The Bible tells us that God's way is in the storm. We know the Katrina hurricane, the last one that hit a few weeks ago in New Orleans that did such damage, was on the anniversary of Katrina. And we also know that Sandy just hit the East Coast, was on the 21st anniversary of President Bush Sr., the first, George's dad, tried to do a peace treaty with the Palestinians and Israel, and his house was blown off the foundations in Kennebunkport. It's a warning. Just before Katrina, George Bush had thousands carried out of Gaza. God said He always sends warning before judgment. We are being warned as a nation. If we try to give Israel's land away, ours is going to be given away. While we are setting traps with other nations for Israel, traps are being set for America, and ours will be sprung first. Those who know the Lord need to tell these people that's talking all this foolishness about God does not control the weather, that they do not know what they're talking about. They're doing the work of the devil. The Lord's way is in the storm. When He comes close to earth, He's in the storm so man can't see Him, because He's so horribly frightful and magnificent and majestic. The Bible tells us in Revelation that when at the great white throne judgment, that there was no place found for heaven and earth, that heaven rolled up like a scroll because of His very presence. The book of Revelation is full of all the angels using the weather, doing what they are doing to get wicked man for his unbelief and wickedness. When you call yourself a Christian and you're talking these things about man is controlling the weather, you're just doing the work of the enemy with everybody else, trying to make this nation more ungodly. Rebuke them and tell them that the Lord is in control, that He's high, that He sits high and He's mighty, and He dwells with the lowly and the contrite of heart.